start with that prediction. By 2030, a quarter of all the vehicle miles traveled will be in autonomous vehicles. Is that realistic?
I think it's realistic. You're looking at a range, but I think what you're going to be thinking about here is vehicles being introduced probably in urban environments. Low-speed vehicles, not more than 25 miles an hour, doing livery, taxi types of things in really congested cities. And as you see that grow, that's probably going to be the foundation for that estimate.
So the thing that everybody's worried about is how do we know it's safe? If there's nobody behind the wheel, how do we know it's safe? What is NHTSA going to do to make sure that that can be done safely?
Well, it's going to be a combination of things. Clearly, the manufacturers are going to have to show the systems in terms of their redundancy, their ability, if they do have an issue, that they fail safely, is going to be part of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to really sort of build up and really get into its oversight in terms of how these vehicles are actually designed, not necessarily thinking about how you sort of test like brakes. You know, self-driving vehicles can do anything on the road. You can't test everything, but you're going to have to think about a system and a process, and I think that's what the agency is working on how you can validate that system and that process to assure safety.
How far along are we in that process of testing? I mean, how confident are we that we can really have these safe vehicles within that time horizon?
We're really confident in terms of the safety, but it's still early in the process. What you need is road miles. Right now you have a very limited number of vehicles that are doing testing, and I think the goal and the hope, in coordination with all the manufacturers and innovators that are working on this, along with the government, to try to get more testing so we can have some assurance.
So if it's urban, who's ahead? San Francisco?
Right now, it's everybody. San Francisco, a lot in San Francisco. There's tremendous work in Arizona going on. There's work in Texas. There's work in Michigan. There's work all over the country. And it's the companies like Waymo, as example, that have really begun testing this out in a truly self-driving environment. There's a lot of work going on.